Badgers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage. They stop him at the 20. The Wolverines offense will go on the attack first. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put the fan. Everybody in the back likes them.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, that's not to start this offense.
Timeout here. The coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Back to throw. It's Keene. He fires to the left side. Intercept. First drive ends with a pick. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. Caught in the backfield. It's Anthony. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make this. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. Just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Here we go, the focus here.
Let's give him 10 yards on the play. That's enough for a first down. And the Badgers are rolling down the field. They'll run it to the right. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm strong up front. Really nice job by the defense. Showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time. You want to catch them in there a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice flipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still around to cover. The give to the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right as soon as he got the ball. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Dead center perfect. And the first points of the day. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff there to send it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Hauls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown them 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Back to pass on second down. He has one high down the left side. And he just kept running it. The crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Well, this defense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run. They score fast. They don't need 10 to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. Down 7-3 as they drive. It's foul. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and routing.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the quarter. We reached the end of the period. As we played one period. They go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. He lost on the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Get a first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And here comes the Michigan offense field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle. And those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge start here in the big house. Throws to the wideout. Target to the left. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20.
And that run really didn't. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive.
Unleashed one deep. Touchdown, Badger.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability
I can see now.
to be and be accurate with the football. That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
On a spread, you pitch around. We'll call it.
Because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and
Who
over.
is the deepest stuff?
Michigan
Throw it
ready
to
to get that offense rolling again.
who the
They'll
fuck
open
you
this
talking
drive,
to.
move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh my
And
fuck.
they're not on the same page there.
And when you're a quarterback, great athletes, and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them. But when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
Back to throw. Keep blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. To him as he goes.
Oh, you know what time it is. The defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Just up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Fucking guy, nigga.
Over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the tight end. On 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires.
Why the fuck go?
Got his man downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
We check in with
In the SEC, heck, they're all big ones, and that Alabama has a lead currently, but they've been in a dogfight all day today and haven't been able to pull away. They're up by a field goal over Vanderbilt. We'll keep an eye on things.
touchdown, Michigan. Stealing a score on special teams. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Wisconsin offense. Back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Sweep to the receiver. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I love when defenses have a plan and they know what they're going to get. They see the jet sweep. They're not caught off guard. Nice job setting the edge, rallying.
Off play action. Makes the catch. It's Ballard. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Edwards. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Badgers send out the punt unit. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. To the ground with the back. And some room to work. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try. Will be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a set of downs.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on 2nd down, no problem for them.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his
Come
eyes in the
on, nigga.
pushing that ball to his intended target. The width was way too small. The guy was. So that didn't have
threw because I had a nigga wide fuck open. When I threw the ball, he didn't throw the fucking ball.
My arm strength is elite. You see that? I can throw guys that can run like that. That's probably not what's coming to mind.
Come on, bro.
Just want to put it out there. Maybe put a little bit more air underneath it. Not a lot more. But, man, that's probably one he wants back.
It'll be third and long. Back to throw. It's Keene. Trying to set up the screen. Breaks into the open. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverine. Made the grab and then did the rest himself. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead.
The screen game is such a big part of this. Quarterback holding on to it to the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Looking for running room, but not to be found. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. So it's really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right.
Sacked at the 12. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Badgers trying to find their way forward after the loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their action. Loose downfield. And caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a
Fucking
huge
swat
gain
button
on the
don't work.
sideline. The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10.
Second fucking one, this nigga done gave up like that.
Keeping it on the ground with the run. 10-yard gain on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half. We're trying to get more points on the board before the break. Keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. They'll here to try to get off that 3rd down play. To the air. Fires up run.
Good shit.
And that one's incomplete. They were trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. And the return. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Missed the receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you get this. When you get to the quarterback quick and make him quick. It's your secondary for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Wants to go up top. Wait to the right. We've got a timeout waiting. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield on 1st down. And they get it. locker room feeling good about the pass rush. And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here, statement, start this half, say, listen, we're going to...
He tries to take the top off. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the turn, and more important, he got the tackle. Now they're in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be. Line, it's Stewart. And this one will.
They'll give the defense credit on that one because they knew that coming into the ball a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Receiving down the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. Defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17. From the gun, running back on the move. And he fights his way forward, gets away with 1, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. It's Edwards. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
Yeah, and you just think about guys that just look great in their years. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo, a lot of these guys in their recent history just, they know.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Badgers up the rid of the ball. He'll return it from the 50. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So here comes the Michigan offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Fires to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat. How about the move? Porter taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first. They'll try the run. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what... Looking to throw. First down. Fires deep toward the end zone. Falls in. And he did everything perfectly. Catch the football. Second down coming.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going...
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead at week 6. And the extra point is good, and the score is 35-17. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. The receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick it apart.
Not much doing there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run.
Good.
Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. And third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Looking for more room. And he's going to run it all. Touchdown, Michigan. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. You look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception, and you're doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And Wisconsin has the top. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back. Play, just execute the offense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physically. Over the middle, or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop at 4 yards short of the mark. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. And the returner goes down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he got smacked. Released the pass, it's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. He might want another play. To throw, it's Keene. With the catch, it's Haynes. Still running at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has his offense on the move. Wolverines getting set on first and 10. Wants to throw again. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the sideline. They make the stop. Big pickup thanks to the big arm from this quarterback. They'll throw it from the red zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. Three. Oh, that baby is strolled into the end zone for the score.
points. This offense has had their way. Just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They'll run. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He'll try the left side. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
Back to pass. It's with the catch. It's Brooks. He fought his way out to the 16, but it'll be 4th down. And the Badgers will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And there to return.
It's a great punt. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job. Ball setting your defense.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
He'll try it again on 2nd and going back to the well. Another deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. In the middle, it's Simpson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with the lead this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. They're going to be aggressive. They're going to continue taking shots.
Got a man. It's Stewart. And good coverage by the defense, just a short. Picked up some yardage with that.
Oh, he caught it.
2nd down. The play action fake. Going over the top. Catch and stride inside the 15.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive. They've come up with big plays all game. Play is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And he was hit just as he falls to the turf.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. It was all right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
To the air, it's Keene. Quarterback extends the play. Fine after that run. The official stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Tight quarters deep in the red zone. They can pick up a 1st down score. Put another one into the end.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We're okay going into a track meet. That's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the return reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will commence from their own yard line. Complete to open the drive.
Can't catch him.
30. He's at the I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing is going their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration. Jesse is in control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like, more numbers. You know this game's pretty. Turn it over, don't take. But this game is well.
Dropping back, it's Keene. Pulls it in down the middle. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on to pick up the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Simpson. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 8. They're in business. Have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just total.
What can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been. They haven't always been their A-plus game of the month. But they won a shootout today. Both offenses back and forth, and they were able to come out on. The offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped it. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the gun, he leaves it at the back, and he has stopped the half as they try. Again, and this just hasn't been his day nowhere. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Badgers decide to punt it away. Fair catch just inside the 40. Off the and it's incomplete. You might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking down.
On that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even if he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder, contest.
And it's picked off for the today. He managed to yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. See if they can turn this drive to 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Trying to take it. Slicing and dicing through this defense.